Hey folks, this is AJ. Got here the 20-inch cordless Ryobi lawnmower and 40 volts, and this is 40 volts Ryobi hedge trimmer as well. First major investment in the yard improvement at our home. So I'm going to pop this out open. The very first thing you notice when you open this box is this 40 volt lithium battery. This needed to be charged up. It just takes a couple of hours of charging. It was a little late yesterday. This is one day after. Still a very beautiful day for lawn mowing. Let's look at the contents of this box. As mentioned, the adapter with the battery, 2 hours, it was fully charged. Let me keep this aside. Then we have this grass basket, and it came with this frame, and you need to attach the basket to the frame. Takes a couple of minutes, pretty straightforward. This is something we're not going to use today. If you're into mulching, you can use this to mulch. And then if you take a close look inside the box, this is the mower itself.
Let's try it out.
Beautiful. Hey folks, so I've brought the mower out from my garage to my backyard. Beautiful day, as you can see. Perfect for lawn mowing and a lawn that requires mowing. So this is once again the 20-inch 40 volt lithium battery Ryobi lawnmower, cordless lawnmower. As mentioned, the battery that needed to be charged so that you can use this is all charged up and ready to go. This is my very first time using Ryobi. This is my very first time lawn mowing actually. So let's get started with the cart. This is right out the box. So the very first thing you would want to do before you start lawn mowing is to pull this up. So this is locked. Actually, it's locked when you rotate these handles. And now these are locked, so these will move again back to the position. To unlock it, you would just pull them and then rotate them so that you can put it back and then stack up in your garage or wherever you want to stack it up. So that's the very first thing you did. Now let's get this battery underway. So fully charged battery. Open it up. If you can take a look inside, this red knob here is the safety lever. So even after, let's first put the battery. So the battery, you can hear a click sound. It's connected. The battery by itself, even if it is connected with the red hook, this red little thingy not being there, this won't start the lawnmower. It's like a safety feature, but now we want to actually move, so I'll keep it on there. So that is that. And obviously now you have to put your grass basket at the back. Okay. Quick update. It wasn't as smooth as it looked to be. The bag that I had got set up was wrong. As you can see, the metal frames here, these metal frames need to go inside the bag. The Ryobi that stays on the top needs to be all straight. What I had done the previous time was the rod was over the bag and the bag was kind of falling down. That wouldn't work. So the only way you can fix it is by inserting the rod inside. And I have to say, this part of the setup is an arduous task. We little bit struggled while putting it on, but now that it is on, let's start lawn mowing. Before that, I want to show you one more point. As you can see at the grass, our yard hasn't been mowed in a while. It just moved in, so first time we're going to be mowing here. And when you want to do that on such a thick grass, there is a lever right here, as you can see. I have set it to the tallest position. This was the base position. So for shorter blades of grass, probably this would do. And based on the size of the blade of your grass, you would want to set this lever in the right position. Since the blades are pretty tall here, I'm going to set the cart at the tallest position. Alright then, to get this started, we had to do a couple of checks. I'll just call it out so when you try to start it up, all of those things are in place for you. Number one, the battery should be inserted in the right slot. This safety key should be inserted. Number two, as I mentioned, the back should be in the right place on the frame itself, and then the frame should be in the right place like this, right here on the mower. Number three, most importantly, which you might miss out because I missed it out, these knobs there on the handles need to be in the right lock position, and also this one needs to be pulled out. So let me show you real quick. So this was in this position and the mower just wouldn't start, and we were puzzled, and then my wife figured it out. You need to extend these up and then lock these guys in, and now hear the sound of beauty. One, push the button and hold. Two, pull it up and hold, and then start the mower. More weight. Just after 3 to 4 rounds of moving this back and forth, you can see the bag is completely full. Now we'll have to empty it up, but this is the way you would do it. It detaches very easily. This you can empty into your yard bin. Just finished the lawn mowing. Well, I'm out of battery, so I have to stop. It lasted about an hour, so I think it did a pretty good job. If you know from the previous images, the thickness of the blades, it's not completely fine yet, but a much better shape than it was before. I have to say about the Ryobi mower, down there you see there's a bit of a slope. So my backyard has a bit of a slope there and a tough to reach areas. It was actually pretty convenient to maneuver the mower in those sections as well. So I would rate it pretty highly. These were locked, so unlocking them, push them down. These are locked, unlocking them. Before that, just be sure to get out the battery so that you can charge it for the next use. Fold it up, remove the, you put the battery here, remove the bag, it comes up like this. Just empty the brass bin and store it separate. So the handle is right here as I mentioned, and then these ones that you had unlocked before folding it down, you lock them back. It's already in the lock position now. Once these are locked, you can lift it up like this. Then that's good to go. I'm going to take it to my garage and store it anywhere.